Hello everyone, this is Latasha Blanton from the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism. And you're going to have the opportunity to travel with Phil Scott to
sunny South Africa. You guys are going to have the opportunity to come to Johannesburg, and you guys are going to be coming to Durban. And we're going to set it up perfectly. It's going to be like a luxury experience for you guys. At the same time, you're going to be getting some culture. And of course, you're going to get an opportunity to talk to Phil, hang out with Phil, and get his views on Africa and South Africa.
You're also going to get an opportunity to explore the lifestyles here that are available in South Africa. And we're going to do all that for you in an amazing 10 days. We do hope that you go to the website and book, because we do look forward to seeing you here.
Absolutely. Our website is therealsouthafrica.com. Go there, scroll down. You'll see a picture of Phil, and just go ahead and book there. So we'll see you here in what we like to call sunny South Africa.
The Ghanaian government is facing a huge backlash, and it has to do with the recent Pan-African event that was cancelled. Actually, the military stopped this event from happening a few hours before they were supposed to open their doors to the guests. And this event had speakers like Professor Lumumba, Julius Malema, Dr. Arikana, Peter Obi, and other artists that were supposed to perform. It was a huge event that was supposed to happen on January 7th, 2024, but it was cancelled. And the organizers, in a statement, indicated that the government directed them to call off the convention a few hours before its commencement. People were angry because this cancellation happened just a few hours before the event was supposed to happen, and it was raising questions like, why, if you've already given the green light, which the organizers are saying that the government allowed them to have that event in that place in November 2023. So now all of a sudden they want to take it back, and that is why people were angry, especially the fact that this event was a Pan-African event, which was supposed to motivate the youth and inspire the youth. Actually, their slogan for this meeting was, quote, igniting the voices of Africa. So clearly, people were not very happy about it. And this is what some of the things that were being said.
Yes, speeches from my three most favorite Pan-Africanists living now. You know, from me, I'm a Pan-Africanist and a culture activist. And see, somebody like Pierre Lumumba, I've been wanting to interview him. Dr. Arikana, she's my, oh my goodness. These three people, I love them to things because I'm a Kenyan system, and as a Pan-Africanist, I identify with them and what the work that you're doing. It matters so much I don't have to take a plane to go and listen to them. No. So I came to listen to them. Unfortunately, they cancelled. There was a military invasion here. They sacked all the policemen and everything. And so I think it's a sad day for Ghana. Honestly, I'm so sad. I'm so disappointed. And I hope, say, Dr. Arikana and Ipia or Mobekata for social media. I'm for the whole world because I think it's a disgrace to Ghana. It's a disgrace, honestly. Because for more advertising, they're winning. So whoever stopped it, almost all person stop one. Because all you need the data. If you wanted to call the organizers and say this will not be allowed, you should have done that and not the night of the event. The canopies, maybe the people who are here in the country, they've been flown in, paid for musicians. Look at the hundreds of thousands of people here. Now, with the military, are we in the military era? It doesn't make sense. So if there was a cause or a reason, that should have been done before tonight. So I think that is a disgrace to Ghana, and this is a really sad day because these are international speakers. These are not just mere people who don't know what they are about. And I came to listen to them because they speak truth. And for me, I love people who are bold, who look in your eye and tell you the truth. So they tell the truth. After Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and all those founders before, Malcolm X, Dr. Martin Luther King, Omunina, as Amukoyano. Yenya Kukudro for Mokasa. And so there's a new crop of people who are saying, Wamo Kasa for Africa. Now you met you one more cancel, say didn't. Obi better because of why? It's me and I think this is one of the darkest days in Ghana's history.
As you saw, rightfully so, people were angry and they were calling out the government. But after a few days later, we learn a new information. This is, again, someone that is saying this to name the person. His name is Professor Giampo, and this is what he said about this situation. He's a senior political science lecturer at the University of Ghana. Professor Ransford said, quote, "I am told those behind the event were economical with the truth by not fully disclosing that it was also going to be an occasion for unveiling the face behind the mask and for the outlining of its political vision for Ghana. If this is true, then too bad for them. They could have simply told the government that they wanted to use the place to outdoor an election campaign. Creating an impression as if it was only a Pan-African conference of a sort when the real intention was to launch a campaign is unfair. This government has its own challenges, but it must not stand aloof and watch people that can potentially raise serious security concerns at such an important and symbolic venue like our Independence Square." According to this professor, this Pan-African event was not fully a Pan-African event. By that, I mean, yes, it was a Pan-African event, if you take it for face value, but behind the scenes, they were supposed to, or they were organizing to introduce almost like an opposition person or leader. And in this case, I understand what he's trying to say. They were not fully transparent on what they were doing. That is the organizers, not the speakers. The professor goes on to explain that he doesn't agree with even the speakers. They should have done a little bit more research before they went ahead to approve this attendance. It's quite complicated, and as the day goes by, we're learning more and more, but the Ghanaian government didn't say anything up until now. So we would like to hear from them why exactly they did this, because the Pan-African community is angry. The Pan-African community is thinking, are you trying to stop the movement? Are you trying to push us away, and you're trying to side with the outsiders? Because obviously, if you're just going to be given this news and you don't give us any reason, we're going to assume that. But according to this professor, at least, there is a lot more to the story. We look forward to hearing from the Ghanaian government why exactly they shut down this Pan-African event. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about this. I am Wongel Zelalem.